Hello, Professor Levy Grant. This is Nikita Waller. Hello, class. I wanted to share quickly with you about, again, part of the reason why I chose to talk about mental health in the Black community, in the underserved, underprivileged Black community. I grew up in a family of lots of men of color, and many times there were mental or they were issues that they were dealing with, and a lot of times they were taught to pretty much hold everything in, and they had to do a lot of self-medicating to ease a lot of the trauma or the pains that they were feeling, and that kind of leaked over to some of the children. And from growing up in that particular type of family setting, I knew that I had to just learn to depend on my own personal faith. I never really was comfortable with talking to people about whether I'm happy or I'm sad. I always had to put a poker face on. And I think a lot of times people with mental health issues, they do walk around with poker faces because we don't concern ourselves with how each one is feeling. So just knowing that alone, it is kind of a personal issue for me. Also, I wanted to bring up how severe it could actually be. Um, the severity of not knowing someone's mental health could lead to suicide. So I want to talk about bringing awareness on that note too. Um, if you have any other further questions about it, let me know. I want to talk about, again, how church groups, they they it's like taboo. And again, when you go to Baptist churches, um, and it just always seemed a little creepy for me to actually say that I'm going to talk to a shrink. And I know that for particularly Black men, they don't want to talk to anyone about that because it's a lot of masculinity, and just a lot of things that they're hiding, or we all are hiding. So I wanted to touch on that subject a little bit, and then just trying to break the stigma of, that there is nothing wrong if you actually go seek counseling and seek professional help to work out what's actually going wrong and what could be going right. Why you're down spiraling, why you find yourself crying at times, or you're just up in a roar and you're, you know, maybe it could be bipolar and you have no idea. You may need medication, you may need therapy. So it's just good to be able to bring some type of awareness to everyone, really, mental health. But again, I know in the Black community we don't even really acknowledge it. So I think that's kind of like why I wanted to bring up the topic. But again, I'm definitely open to feedback. That's my story, and I really, really hope to hear from some of my peers. And I'm open to any ideas and any suggestions. Thank you.